June 20th, Tuesday. Okay, so today sun is at 29 degrees Gemini but tomorrow sun will move into 0 degrees Cancer, and that marks a solstice, right? Summer solstice here in Northern Hemisphere and winter solstice in the Southern Hemisphere. And today, moon happens to be crossing over the 29 degrees point of Cancer, moving into Leo. It will move into Leo around 6 p.m. in Eastern time zone tonight. But before then, this moon in Cancer at 29 degrees, critical degrees, will be meeting with Pluto at 29 degrees of Capricorn, right, in opposition. This Pluto going back to Capricorn and moon being charged by it is like, you're not done yet. You thought you moved into a new chapter, stepping into that new self. And this Pluto talking to moon is, nope, here is that trauma, here is that wounds, here is that same old patterns. And face it, right? The Pluto would say, face it, look into it, don't run away from it. And how can you shift that imprint of the pattern in the Fool card? The Fool energy is so strongly present, right? Because we're moving through that 29 degrees, the end degree, moving into the 0 degree, sun moving into 0 tomorrow, right? Moon will, of course, move through that 0 degree tonight, but the Fool card, Fool is the energy of the new journey, the new beginning, the leap of faith. The Fool is not scared. The Fool do not hold no fear, because the Fool is the 0, the unmanifested divine spark of energy. It's the immortal one. It's the one with the awareness of eternity. It's our soul. It's the higher mind, which knows that even though we belong to the physical reality where we can get binded and bounded and attached, right, to that physical reality, but the Fool knows that this spirit that is housed within this physical form, right, our higher consciousness, is ever free and eternal, unbounded, ever expansive and free. So that's the energy that we really want to step into. And as we step into that, right, as we are moving through this 0 degree kind of a portal, right, solstice is that 0 degree portal. Tomorrow we are moving through that solstice portal. We want to today find this sense of mastery, right? Kings are the masters. When it comes to the King of Cups, Cups is our feelings, our energy, right? Our emotions, our ties, our water, right? The water element is the memory, it's the feeling, it's the intuition, it's our own magic, but it's the mood, right? It's the ever fluctuating tides of the ocean that's housed within, right? It's the feeling ocean, but know that something got to die. Something got to go through that symbolic death cycle in order for us to really stepping into that new chapter, into this new portal as the brand new self. Maybe forgiveness, maybe acceptance, right? Accepting that this old pattern keeps coming up as well without resisting. Maybe that resistance that we hold is the energy that must be letting go of, maybe, right? Rather than being really hard on ourselves, that I'm doing this again. I'm so stupid, and I'm just sick and tired of myself, like judging my own self, hating our own selves. That's the energy that definitely has to be cleared up, right? We have to love this stupid me. And I keep doing the same thing, same triggers, same old shit, right? Sometimes we can get so sick and tired of ourselves, and even that, how can we embrace it, and then how can we really, be gentle on ourselves? Okay, even whatever comes up since the new moon too, right? Energy has been a little kind of scattered, right? But now is the time. Eight of Pentacles reminds us, be clear on our dreams, be clear on what we are building, what we are creating, what we need to focus, right? Just our world is made up of what we focus, the energy we focus. If we focus on the energy of tragedy, if we focus on the energy of sadness and pain, and the energy of hopelessness, our world becomes that. And if we believe that our world is filled with love, filled with beauty, filled with goodness, filled with magic, then our world becomes that. Eight of Pentacles reminds us, know what you want to create and focus on the energy that you are creating. If you want to create your reality filled with love, you got to follow and focus and pay attention to what gives you that sense of love, right? The beauty, right? By even looking at trees outside, like we can find that element of love in nature, right? And the Five of Swords is here with us too, and we are leaving that battlefield behind. We are no more carrying that battlefield with us, the back of the deck. Six of Swords, right? We this card has a really crazy depiction of Six of Swords, and he is like kind of walking through this river from one side of the shore into the next. looking like he's doing some qigong or kung fu or like some kind of martial arts tai chi move. But that kind of a similar spirit, right? Six of Sword is in Rider's deck, it's the boat moving from the rough waves into more calmer waves. That boat does not sink even though the swords are stuck on the boat, because there is some kind of a cosmic support, some kind of a cosmic wind is pushing that boat into the next new chapter. And here he chooses to leave that swords behind. Swords can represent sorrow or like scattered mind, right? It's the air element, it's the wind element, it's the mind element. We are choosing to drop that mind, ever thinking, ever criticizing, ever planning mind. Even maybe you leave that behind, and then you are taking the leap of faith, walking into that water. We don't know, maybe actually I didn't actually it's like into the new shore. Okay, I'm not gonna focus so much on this particular picture of the Six of Swords, but six is a number ruled by Venus. So there is some kind of a beauty, and there is some kind of an order present with us, even though some of you may feel like you're stuck in the battlefield. Some of you may be going through that big transformation journey, and big transformation phase is never a comfortable space, right? But we are choosing to kind of trick our mind to find that, like, find our stability within the tides of the ocean, within the uncertainty, the unknown, within the discomfort even. Can we choose to sit on our own throne within the ocean, right? Within like ever-changing world, right? But can we stay focused on the energy that feels like unconditional, that feels like this essence of eternity that is now, right? Find that unconditional self, that unwavering self, the source where all that creative power lies within each of us, the God within. Right, and just stay focused on that energy and kind of ignore what's going on around us, but stay focused because you know that focus will create the reality that you are seeking to create. And then, Eight of Pentacles, this work is never an easy one, right? You got to stay focused. And we live in a world where we can easily get distracted, easily can get scattered, right? So much information going on all around us constantly. But you choose to see what you want to see. And depending on what you see, that becomes your reality. That becomes your own reality. Your reality is different from my reality, right? Different from that collective reality that is projected out. No, we kind of, rebel against that to create the world that we want to create. Yes. Wishing you a beautiful day. Stay focused. I think that focus is a very important energy to stay aligned with today because, around the solstice, around the equinox, the energy can be a little wobbly. And today is that critical degree, analytical degree point. So try not to get scattered, or just be triggered, or not to lose ourselves with deep emotions and stuff. And we can go there, but snap out of it quick and come right back to the seat where you're supposed to be sitting, and in your power. Stay in your power. Yes, wishing you a beautiful, powerful day. Peace.